Ribbit, ribbit. Today we're going to learn how to make this frog. I'm going to teach you this version, but I just want to make sure to show you that you can have this scaled down version for yourself. So let's go ahead and do that now. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hopefully you're having a good time so far doing some of these balloons. I'm gonna go ahead and start this off by inviting you to subscribe to the channel. That's right, give this video a thumbs up, hit that bell notification. That way you know every time I make a balloon video for you to watch and learn a little something something. And so another frog, holy macaroni. I think I probably got about a few designs using frogs, and so it's one of those designs I'd love to go back to and play with it some more, and just see where I can tweak it a little bit here and there. So let's go ahead and talk about the balloons we're going to use, and also I want to tell you a short story about frogs when I was a kiddo, at least one instance. Anyway, let's look at the balloons we're going to use to make this. Okay, so we have 4 balloons that we're using. We have our white balloon, that's gonna be for the eyes. I've only blown it up halfway, but I'm gonna, when I break this off, I'm not gonna break it off, near where this balloon is. I'm gonna go down a little farther because I want it to have a tail on it to help secure those eyes in place, okay? And then we have black for the pupils for our eyes. We're gonna use balloon pupils. And but if you don't want to do that, you can always draw them, of course. I have a 350 here. We're going to use that for our face area, and this is actually going to be used, this 260 for the body. You notice that this is just a portion of one because I only need some of it. So I went ahead, I had that one for that face area, the one that you saw earlier at the intro. I used that balloon that's left over for it, so it's kind of neat because you can get 2 out of it, okay? And then so 260 for the body, and let me put those down just for a second. There we go. Okay, and so I have over a hand's grip on the end there, and I did give it a squish, okay? Try to keep it nice and soft, all right? So let's go ahead and get ready to start twisting. All right, so before I get ready to twist, let me just also, I was just talking about the different things I have here, and that is I have a cutter, and then I have a black marker at the end, okay? So I'm just gonna use it for the smile and the little freckles or warts, or whatever you wanna call them. So let's go ahead and start twisting. Here we go. So, I'm gonna do about, for the legs, I'm doing about a hand's grip there, about hand size there for that loop. So we're just gonna do 2 loops there. That looks pretty good. I like that. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull this nozzle through here, right? So that's what we got. Let me give this a squish. So there we go. Now I'm gonna do about a 2-finger bubble there, and then we'll follow with 2 pinch twists, all right? You'll see it's pretty darn easy to do, which is kind of cool. You gotta like that when you have a design here that's not very hard to do. It's not your one balloon frog, but then again, these days we got a little extra time on our hands, so I just want to make sure that we're doing something cool. I'm doing about 4 fingers there. Just going to max that up. So here's what we have. We did our 2 loops, a single bubble followed by 2 pinch twists. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go over our legs that we just did. You see that? I just went over them. Okay, and I'm going to twist into the pinch twist there. All right, the 2 pinch twists that I made. Ready? And then we're just gonna do that one more time. I just wanna double those up, all right? So another 4-finger segment, followed by another one. Let me go ahead and measure those, looks good. Okay, and again, I'm just gonna go right over the top there. Pull on it, there we go. And twist it into the pinch twist. All right, go ahead and get in between there. There we go. Now I can adjust it a little bit. All right. Good. So this is where we are right now. Okay, now you notice inside here, that bubble, that single bubble that we've done, it could push to one side or the other. You can get it in there with your fingers, or if you want to pull on the legs, it'll kind of, center them out a little bit. All right, but first, let me go ahead and get rid of this real quick. There we go. Go ahead and pull that. I couldn't remember which way I was going with it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Pull that up there. Okay. Looks good. I just want to hide that little piece away. All right, so I'm going to pull on that guy a little bit, just kind of bring those legs out a little bit. Kind of get them balanced out there. I like the way they look. Okay. Good. So now with our white balloon, I have a black dog here floating around here from my lab, actually. Here's a picture of our Lily, our little doggy. You see her? Oh, what a cute little baby. All right, so let's go ahead and get ready to make our eyes. So I'm going to do about 4 fingers. That looks pretty good. Good, good, good. And I'll go ahead and tie that off. All right, so this is what I was saying earlier. I mentioned this, that I would have, I tied this, but I'm not going to break it off right here. I'm going to go down a little lower because I really want to make sure those eyes are nice and secured in there. Oopsie, let me go ahead and get that real quick. Okay, I'm back. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring it down. Let's see, let's go all the way down here. There we go. That's gonna be a nice toe. Don't need this. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna hold it right there, and we're just gonna go. So I'm gonna go down where the feet are. I'll turn it around here just for a second. Okay. So see, I just went down where the feet are down here, and it's around the front. I'm just gonna come back up to the front there, and I'm just gonna run it through. Oopsie. I'm just gonna run it through the eyes there, in between those bubbles. Okay, there we go. We'll just go around a couple times, and we'll tuck that away. Okay, good. So that's what we have right there. All right, and go and spin it around. So remember that white balloon is just going down here, and it's coming up the other side, and it's going to go in between the bubbles. All right, hopefully that makes sense to you. All right, now we are about 3 steps away. We got this piece for the face. Okay, and then we have the eyes. Where the the balloon's over here to the side. Actually, I'm going to stuff that back inside my shirt there. Okay, so I'm going to do. I think I like the way that looks. Let's see, that's pretty good size. And I'm over twisting this little segment here. Let me go ahead and match this one up. So the reason I'm over twisting that is because it's going to roll over the top of this white balloon here, okay? And so I don't want it coming undone when I roll it down via that white balloon. All right, let me go ahead and trim this down. Don't need the rest of this. Get rid of that. There we go. And this one too. Yeah, I threw that one a little harder. Good. All right. Okay, so yeah, just like I showed a turtle not too long ago. Maybe I'll put a link in that for that one for you to see. But look at that. See, all I did is roll that down there. I just rolled it over the top there. And now I'm going to do is I can pull on that white balloon a little bit. There we go. What we'll do is it will cause the eyes to pop up through the top there. All right, and they'll keep that face nice and ready to go. Look at that. Ta-da. Okay. And so now we can go ahead and get ready to make our eyes. And so I left the tail on the end of this balloon here because I'm going to use that to separate our 2 bubbles here in a minute, making 2 pinch twists. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that now. There's 1 and number 2. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. All right. So all I did is I made 2 bubbles there. I'm going to pull the nozzle to the end, or to the the bottom of that second bubble. And now I can pull our nozzle through there at least twice. There we go. And now I'll give it a one more twist to really make those secure. I'm gonna go ahead and hide that knot there on the back. There we go. Okay, and now I can go ahead and cut this down a little bit. If you want to try to pinch it, sometimes you can get it. How about that? Huh? There we go. All right, and let me go ahead and I'm gonna put a knot on the end here, a couple knots. Alrighty. I just like the way, I feel like that keeps the eyes pretty secure when you're pressing them in there. Okay, so all I'm going to do is, because this design, you can look at it either way, because of it not having any kind of knots on, anywhere around here or bubbles, it looks like it can be flipped around either way, which is kind of cool, all right? So I'm going to make this I got more of that white balloon that you usually attach the eyes, had more of that hiding in the front here, so I'm going to go ahead and attach the eyes right there, okay? So let's do that. Gonna fish them right through there. So I'm going to do is just hold them in place. See, my hand is holding them in place. And on the back, I'm pulling. I'm going to press down a little bit. Okay. And I'm just pressing that knot that I made. I'm pressing it down inside there. Alrighty. That'll help his eyes be there. Okay. So let's go ahead and draw on him a little bit. It looks pretty darn cute. Aha. So let's do that now. Let's go ahead and get ready to draw on it a little bit. All right, so here we go for the artwork. All I'm gonna do is a series of 3 dots. That's all. I'm gonna repeat that several times. Let me just show you the first set. There you go, look. That's all I'm doing. I'm gonna do it over here as well. Another one, let's see, another set, another set, another set. There you go. And I'll flip it around here in a minute so you can see the placement for them. There we go, okay. And then for his smile, I'm just gonna do a little side smile over here. There you go. All right, so what you could do if you want, you know, you could be finished here. You could put, you know, if you got a red marker, you could do like little red cheeks. But remember, I was talking about using a black marker here. So I'm just gonna do little freckles on his face, and hopefully, you know, that'll help him be pretty darn cute. So a couple of, you know, tips. Aside from this, you know that this had pinch twists at the bottom, but you could easily skip the pinch twist and make sure you have a flower base. And this could end up being a bracelet if you wish to do so. Think about that, or a headband on a wand. You know, it's really up to you on what you want to do for that. So there it is. Let me go ahead and bring the other one back here. So we got our little frog party. Oh yeah, there he is. And our little baby frog. Let's see. Let's get their little junior out here. Little frog junior. There you are, boy. Let's see if we can hold them all. Maybe they'll all stay up here. I don't know. There you go. Alrighty, yay, frog legs for everybody. There we go. Got them. All right, there we go. Good. I like the way that looks. Quick photo op. Cha-ching. So what happened is we moved out to the country, and you know, I was really new to, like, you know, my surroundings at that time, and then there was a lot of frogs that I noticed. Good golly, there was tree frogs, there were toads, and there were even bullfrogs. And I was always used to just these little cheap frogs. And so when I first saw the tree frog, that was crazy. Seeing a toad again, you know, I mean, just, you know, see him come out more often. I think it's because we were near a pond. But what happened one time, and you know, it took me so long to get to this point, but you know, I just wanted to make sure that I give a little setup here so you kind of realize, like, you know, I'm not in the middle of the city, seeing these frogs. And so so what happened is one time we were out, and my friend at the time, well, at least I thought they were my friends, but it's so silly because I was so dumb, is they were in the front yard, and I went over there and joined them, and they were looking at something, and they said, hey, come here, you know, like, you ever seen a bullfrog before? And I said, no, I've never seen. Anyway, he goes, you never seen a bullfrog before? I was like, no. He goes, well, come here. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Look, you can stand right here, stay right here. You know, and I'm looking, and he's pointing to me like on where to look, and I can't figure out, like, I don't see anything, you know. It's the tree line over there, and he's like, no, you want to look down like a little bit, you know, that kind of. He goes, but right here, stand right here, you know. And so stupid me stands there, you know, focused on, like, looking for a frog. And lo and behold, I'm standing in a bunch of ants, and fire ants, I don't know, but it didn't take long before I started jumping up and down, trying to, you know, slap all the ants off of me, trying to, you know, get them off my feet or whatever, because during that time I was running around barefoot everywhere, and just running and, like, slapping all the ants off my feet, and they're busting up because I totally fell for that. And it's just one of those things, I felt like it was like a movie where, dude, you would never fall for that. Well, guess what? There's a sucker born every minute. And so so anyway, I just wanted to tell you that little story in relations to, you know, frogs, since that was what I was twisting today. So let me go ahead and bring this to a close, and again, invite you to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for being here. Hopefully you're being safe out there, and I will see you guys next time. Happy twisting. Bye.